I began my research here and at HSP looking at archives, mostly focusing on the fun stuff like festivals and murals, public events within the Puerto Rican community. I also read several articles related to the struggles in public education, and as a former Philadelphia public school teacher, that was particularly interesting to me. I'm currently subbing in the Northeast in an ESL position with a very diverse population of students. Some are Spanish speaking, speaking little or no English. And that does present challenges. I went to Oaxaca, Mexico this summer, where English is not widely spoken. So, like, I was kind of on the other side there, like, how do I manage this? Thank goodness for Google Translate, because it was a challenge for me. But it really gives me something to think about as an educator, working with kids whose parents are coming here with them, and the obstacles they have to overcome to learn how to speak English and get an education in general. After our June 2nd meeting, I attended the Latino Film Festival, saw a few films. And I read an interesting article that caught my eye in the July 5th edition of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Philadelphia Latinos connect with Caribbean roots through ornate porch gates. And as a Philadelphian, you ride around and you see these beautiful gates, and it never really occurred to me why people, other than maybe safety issues, but apparently it is a gathering place. And I read that many Americans, that has faded in a lot of American cultures, but it's still pretty common in the Latino culture. For me, though, the bus trip was the big inspiration, driving through the communities in this city, and it allowed me to reflect and think about some questions, such as how the neighborhoods came about, how they once were and how they're changing. How do people feel about the changes? Are they positive, negative, neutral, or mixed? What happens when there's change? Can long-time residents and newcomers get along with each other in these changing neighborhoods?